Yes, our beloved Republic of Kenya has a good reputation outside there. Let us take an example of the East African community. So if you look at the status of Kenya in the East African community, it is the hegemonic state. By that I mean it is the dominant state. It controls, and the reason as to why it controls the region is because of its military strength, which is believed, not even believed, which has the ability to provide security within the region and also internationally. And with that, there is also an assumption that now the safety of the Kenyan citizens is assured of. It's 100% assured of. And the second reason is the large economy that Kenya has, because now Kenya's economy dominates the region. The other time when we were having issues with the finance bill, we saw that our budget alone is able to run 5 countries within the region. And now if you come back to Kenya, you will find that, because now with us here who are in the country, we are having issues. That is not the truth. The actual reputation that Kenya is having outside there, it's not true. We are suffering as youths. That security we are talking about, it's not there. Because as a Kenyan youth today, they can come for you at any given point. The only time you will realize that now you are going, now that time you are Panda ile Subaru. The second issue is the issue of now economy. Yes, we do have large economy as a country, a dominant one. But how are we benefiting from it? If that economy, which is perceived to be very large, cannot produce jobs that will be in a position to absorb the graduates, that economy we are talking about cannot support our agricultural produce, our farmers alone. So how is it benefiting us? So you find that, yes, we do have these things. They put us on a global map. But if you come down, we are suffering. We have issues we are sorting out. We have issues we are having difficulties to survive with or to cope up with as a nation. And because now, since we do have these problems as youths, we have to survive, and our survival is grounded on the information sharing. So we have to stick together as youths. We share the informations we've acquired. First of all, we acquire the informations. Then we share it with those people who are not in a position to acquire it, but now in a position to get it or be informed through us on various ways we can survive, because now this one is going to call for us to survive. Even if now these issues are there, we still have bills to pay, we still have errands to run, we still have other responsibilities which are calling for our actions. And now that action can only be achieved through having something in the pocket. Now, since now we have no jobs that can absorb that, which have been created for us by the government to absorb us, we have to create ours by ourselves. And now, how are we going to create it? So we are going to look at what do we have. Our technical skills, our thoughts, we have to bring them together so that we'll be able to handle the issue. For instance, we have other technical causes. So because now the first thing that we can be able to use to handle the issue is now doing something called education and skill development. Yes, we are from, let's say, from the university. From that we are just out of doing that diploma. But most of us also have done it. So we are the same, but now there's no that job. So it means we need to enhance our skills. We can actually enroll for short courses most of the time, because now you find that the short courses are taking up to 3 months. For example, we have video editing, this management, let's say project management, which is like 3 months. We have business management, things like that, web development. So these are skills that if we can incorporate them with the information that we had acquired through maybe our diploma or through the degree that we acquired, we'll be somewhere. And now in that given point, because now the reason as to why we need to do this thing, it's going to enhance the skill development. It's going to put you to make you marketable, because now you are going to be in a position to be to stay current. Then also it's going to connect you with other people, so networking. And in this case, because now how are we going to use now the knowledge or the skills that we have added to the ones that we had previously? With this connection, maybe we can find people, because now at that given point, maybe most of the people have already started thinking of coming up with the businesses, being entrepreneurs. Then they can share the ideas. And now, since now we are not at that given point, we are not employed, but we need money to start a business. And this money, maybe there are some areas talk about the employment and entrepreneurship. There are some programs which have been in existence to support youth development. For example, we have programs like Youth Enterprise Development Fund. We have such as some are like Challenge Fund for Youth and also Youth Life Kenya. So at this given point, because now at that given point, you cannot go to this, you cannot approach these institutions as a person. But if you go there, because now you will have to form a group, then this group you will be able to register it, and through this registration you'll be able to be given the funds. So these funds, you are going to run it to direct it to a particular project that you guys do have. And then, because now how are we going to utilize the added knowledge that we did acquire? For instance, so someone did marketing, for example, someone did management. So this is where now we are going to actually give out the responsibilities to these people, because now these people have already, each and everyone has already enhanced his or her skills. So if you did maybe a short course, maybe at this given point for marketing, so you are the one on the side of the marketing. You have to market now the products of your whatever the program you guys are running. If you are the person who had done maybe things like business management, you are on the side of the management. Leadership training as well. So you have to know how to coordinate your people within this place. And at that given point, you people are going to make it or have a living out of that. Then second thing is the issue of that entrepreneurship. Most of the time, because now we need to share the information, how we started, because now we need to encourage other people. There are those people who are in a position who have the same ability that you do have and you are using, and now with them they are somewhere, seated somewhere, they don't know that they can make something out of whatever they do have. But now if we share this journey, how you started everything, they can get inspired, and through that now they can be able to also come together and do something. Then another issue is now political participation. So we need to also, as youths, we need to participate in politics. We need to make this, we need to be on the table, so that these policies which are being passed there, they have to favor us as well, because now most of the time these people do pass policies that are favoring them and not us. Yet they are directing, they are pretending that they are going to cover us in the policies which are actually only benefiting them. But yes, so if I hope more, because now there's someone also somewhere, you are good at doing, maybe let's say you know how to write these cover letters, you know how to write these CVs. You guys, let us stick together, share the information, so that we'll be able to have this continuous communication, which will be able to impact the lives of others. Thank you. See you next time.